So welcome to the Marion County Fair. This morning we're going to walk you through some of the activities that we have going on over the next 4 days, July 6th through the 9th. And you're going to get a little taste of what's happening from public competitions to the carnival to pig races, the barns, and so much more. We have lots to offer you and we're really excited to share this opportunity with you. We hope to see you at the fair and hope you enjoy the tour. This area is for our local 4-H pigs and FFA pig owners. They are pinned here throughout the 4 days. They will be then pulled out for competitions as their class comes up for showing times. And then you'll see bigger kids and littler kids taking care of their animals, and they get judged not only in the ring but also how they take care of their pens and the animals within the pen.
I put him in the shower and he doesn't care about the water, but he just doesn't like the enclosed space. So he tries to get out, so he jumps up on top of the cement blocks and picks his head over like he's trying to get out, so that's why I named him Houdini.
Houdini, that makes a lot of sense. And he made weight?
237 pounds.
Nice. And have you shown yet today?
Yes, I did.
How'd you do?
Good. I got a blue ribbon.
Fabulous. Well, it looks like your hard work paid off. And then right down here is Pickles, who joined us earlier today. We kept him really busy at board session and now he's taken a nap. But you can see up here, Jacob, he received a blue ribbon for the potential of his pig, making it to market. He did not make weight for the fair, but he will be able to take his animal and sell it after the fair. And then over here is our beef and our lamb, chickens, bunnies, smaller animals. Looks like we have a showing going on right now over at the barn.
Okay, this is our overall Supreme Champion female class. This is the top crossbred female, the top Simmental female, and the top other breeds female. These are the tops in their breeding classes.
Okay.
And so now the judge is choosing an overall champion.
Fabulous. So it's perfect timing. You can see the care that goes into preparing the animal and making sure it's ready for show.
Her name is Star, and she's a Holstein dairy calf. We show tomorrow.
Great. Well, welcome to the fair.
Thank you.
I have a pig. He weighs 259 pounds. He did pretty well in market class, so hoping that he'll do good in market. And then I have my dairy calf right here. She is a yearling. She was born in February. She's a red Holstein. Yeah.
And what's her name?
Her name's Red.
This is the Showmanship for market goats, and they're doing the championship drive. He's judging them. He's judging the showmen themselves. So the kids have to go through and they have to prep their animal and shear them, clean them up, make sure that they look good. And so he's judging them on the kids on how they're presenting their animal to the best of their abilities.
I'm getting my hair done for a show, so my hair will fit into my helmet and it won't get in my face. I show my horse Zora.
And then what did you do to prepare for the fair?
I practiced a lot. I worked with my horse every week. I came out, and I was happy to see her.
Tell us who you are.
Oh, I'm Jenna Mitchell, and I'm 15.
Abby Hurley. Lexi Ward.
Olivia Booker.
And have you guys shown yet today?
Yeah, I showed in one class.
And what was that?
It was the English Equitation.
And what does that mean?
It's like you do a pattern on your horse, but you're like dressed up in like English clothes, so it's like different than Western.
So how do you feel that you did?
I think I did really good because my horse stayed like really calm and I didn't fall off. So.
A common occurrence?
No. But it's a good thing.
Great. How about you?
I haven't gone yet. I go later today.
And what are you gonna ride?
I'm writing English and I'm showing my baby. So it's a green horse class. So it's a 4-year-old. So it's a little bit different.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
I've shown one class, and that's the English Equitation, the English riding.
How do you think you did?
I think we did pretty well.
Good.
Since we don't like English, but yeah.
You say we. You sound like you must be a team.
My horse.
Yeah, you're a team.
Yeah.
Good. And let's down here.
I did English Equitation as well.
As well?
And we did pretty good. For Sebastian, yeah. For my horse, yeah, we did good.
So this is Elizabeth is the rider, and she's riding Scooter. Do you know who owns this horse?
Yeah, Becky.
Becky Brentano, right? What's her last name?
Sharon now.
Sharon.
Yeah.
And
It's all good. Well, good luck. And she's
yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
I'm Paige Hurley and I'm riding Coco.
How did you do? Did you just get done competing?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I don't know, I got a blue.
You got a blue? How do you get a blue?
You have to do most things correctly and be good.
Tell us a little bit about your horse.
She's a paint and she's 18 years old.
And how tall is she? She's tall.
16 feet, or hands.
How long have you been riding her?
2 years.
And do you compete more over the next 4 days?
Yes.
Tell us which ones you're going to compete on.
Western Pleasure, Trail, and Showmanship.
Great. Well, it's a beautiful horse. Best of luck with your future competitions. This is Vendor Alley, and we have vendors up and down this row, and then we have food vendors on the other side. They're here all 4 days and open till from the beginning of fair to the close of fair each day. So this is Columbia Hall, and this is where all of our commercial vendors that are located inside are located. And then we're just approaching Rescue Row, and we have all types of rescue organizations who help find homes for hard-to-place dogs or other animals.
The Rottweiler is Katie. She's about 3 years old. And the Chihuahua, he's a deer Chihuahua. His name is Jojo. He was actually found in the desert of California, Southern California, running loose. And he's actually come a really long way. He was very, very skittish to the point where you couldn't even pick him up. He would scream if you picked him up. He's been in foster now for a while, and he's ready for adoption.
So this is our inside stage, and this today right now is our honor day. We have a lot of partnerships with local senior homes and communities, and then we have bingo and other fun activities that folks come to participate and have a good time at the fair. So we're just entering into our open class now called Public Competition Area. This is where anyone in the community can participate in competitions. Just here to my right, we have a few table settings that folks have brought in for judging, and as you can see by the space, we could have a lot of room for a lot more exhibits for people who are interested in doing this. It's something simple, fun, and anyone can do it. You just need to fill out the paperwork and join us and have a little bit of competition.
I'm pretty happy about it. Thank you.
What's it for?
Assorted colors, garden. Yeah, that's about what it is. Assorted colors, garden flowers. Yeah. This year with the wet spring, I didn't have anything. These are about 1/3 the size they should be, and so that's why I thought I told Tammy, my wife Tammy, should I even take it in? She said, "Oh yeah, take it in," and I got a sympathy vote from somebody. It's not as good as last year's, but good enough. Happy about it.
So this is a different class. These are all potted plants. Best in show. This is absolutely fabulous. So not only can you get things out of your yard, but you can take the time to build quilts or sew items and put them into the display here at the fair. And you can see through what is currently on display today, there is so many talented people in our community. Some of these are hand prepared, some of them are machine prepared, and some are a combination of both. But all in all, truly talented people. And then right over here we have folks who are working on a quilt by hand. Let's see if we can get some of these ladies to tell us what they're doing.
We are hand quilting. This quilt belongs to my friend Mary, and it was all pieced by machine, but we are doing the hand quilting on it. You sew it together by machine because it's quicker and easier, but the hand quilting is kind of a craft that is an old-fashioned craft, and we have fun doing it. We get together once a week and have a good time laughing and enjoy each other's company and sewing.
If somebody else is interested in getting involved in something like this, how do they go about doing that?
Come and join us.
And where would they find you?
In Gates, at the Gates Community Church, and we quilt on Thursdays from 10 until about 2 or 3.
So you're the Canyon gals, right?
Yes. Yeah, well, some of us live down in Staten, and we have one gal that lives up in Idana, and so and then we have one lady who is now living in Albany, and she comes over too. So we have them from all over.
And what's the name of your group?
North St. Am Quilters.
So one way to introduce people in our county to competitions at the fair is through this coloring contest. We started about last year, I believe, and had huge success. And this year we have 3 different age-appropriate coloring contest pages that were on our website, and people could pull that coloring page down according to their age, color it, and then submit it for a exhibit at the fair, and in return they received an entrance ticket to the fair. You can see that there are tons of people who took advantage of this opportunity and are able to now be judged based on how they colored their page, and then they received their ticket, and so they'll be able to enjoy the fair as well. It's a fun way to get people started in understanding what competitions at the fair mean. So we're just talking to folks who are at the fair with us and helping people understand what happens at the fair. Can you tell us what you're doing?
Sure. We are right down the process of, it's called Build a Block. It's where the people at the fair design the blocks, and then from there we sew them together, and the blocks will eventually go into a quilt for Habitat for the Kids and Habitat for Humanity, similar to this one hanging right up here. And yes, men do quilt and sew.
So I'm here with Joel Condor. He's one of our Fair Board members. Joel, tell us what the Fair Board does, and then maybe specifically what you do for the Fair Board.
Well, the Fair Board pretty much runs the fair. It's a 4-day party that we put on, and so we just organize a 4-day party with a lot of facets to this thing, so a lot of responsibility for each board member. Myself, I'm running the entertainment coordinator, so I hire all the local talent, the national talent, and so forth. I help out with the food vendors and the carnival as well.
And who do we have on the main stage this year?
On Friday night, we have Night Ranger, an 80s rock group. And on Saturday night, we have a country band that's going to follow the rodeo, Diamond Rio.
And then how does, in the future, we've already made the selection for the stage this year, but in the future, how does someone get onto the stage for local entertainment?
Well, mostly they contact me. They can do it through the Marion County Fair webpage, and then it's directed to me, and I'll go on and I'll look at your promo pack and see how you're doing and see if you're a good fit for the fair or not. And we have quite a bit of local talent here in Salem that we have on our stage every year.
Great. Are you ready for 4 days of fun?
I am ready. Let's get it going.
Strawberry. She's one of our 10-week-old baby pigs. She's one of the rookie racers that we're bringing out here to the Marion County Fair. And she's going to be performing every day at 11:30, 3:30, and 7:30.
And what's the company called?
We're the All-Alaskan Racing Pigs.
How do you get the pigs to run around?
A lot of positive reinforcement and cookies. They love cookies. Specifically chocolate chip, these guys.
And people can just come out here and watch? How does that...
It's a free event, people. You pay to come into the fair, and you get to check out the All-Alaskan Racing Pigs. We have 3 shows during the week, 4 on the weekends. The show times change, but you get to come see these little guys run around a track and compete for the chocolate chip cookies at the end.
Great. Do you have anything to say? Do you like doing this? Okay. Is he nice to you? Oh, yes. Well, I can see you're well cared for. Thanks. Tell us a little bit about your booth here.
Well, we've got Barnyard Adventures here, and it's full of activities for the kids, all kinds of. We have 550 pounds of feed corn for kids to play in. Instead of a sandbox, you can get corn between your toes. We've got a cow you can milk, there's eggs you can find, potatoes you can dig. It's fun for lots of kids.
It sounds like a fun time for big kids and little kids.
Well, it's mostly the little kids, but we also have puzzles and games in here as well. We also have trivia and facts about farm life.
For young people who are in 4-H that want to display an exhibit other than an animal, we use this area for their demonstrations. So much like our open competition that we have for the general public, this is an area that young people come in, do table settings, flower cuttings, potted plants. We also have photography, food preparation, and the like. It's just a fun way to get involved in the fair if you don't have space in your home or access to some property for a larger or a smaller animal. You all have been participants for quite a long time, but we've really expanded it this year. Tell me a little bit about what's happening.
Well, this is Art Jam, and we do several things. One of the things we do is the Raku Firing for the children, or people will buy a piece of unglazed raku, glaze it, and then we'll fire it.
It's called Raku, and right now the temperature's at 1700. I'm watching it because I want to take it up to 1800 degrees. And I have these cans lined up, and as soon as it gets to 1800 degrees, I will turn it down and I will open it, and it will be glowing red hot. And then we take each piece and we put it in one of the cans, and we immediately put the top on, which causes what we call a reduction. It's going to burst into flames and fire and smoke, and there'll be a lot of smoke in here. And then we let that cool off, we put it in water, and then you get those gorgeous metallic looking pieces that come out.
The Willamette Art Center is mostly pottery. Most of the people do pottery here or sculpture. So some of the other things, jewelry and glass, are done by other people that we find. This is our first year doing this too.